It started with the coffee. A tiny, insignificant detail. Every morning for 5 years, Chloe had set the machine for me. 2 scoops, 1 sugar. It was one of those little rituals that become the bedrock of a life together. But this morning, there was no sugar. I smiled. She must have forgotten. I called out to her, "Tired this morning, honey?" She just looked at me, tilting her head. "What do you mean?" she asked. I pointed to the coffee. "You forgot the sugar." And then she said the 5 words that started it all. She said, "Honey, you don't take sugar." I laughed it off. But then, the little errors started piling up. My favorite tie was gone. The book I was halfway through had vanished from my nightstand. The world around me felt edited, as if I was a tourist in my own life. I started to feel a creeping paranoia. Was I going crazy? Was this some elaborate joke? I looked at our wedding photo and a cold dread washed over me. I remembered a navy suit, but in the photo, the man smiling beside my wife was wearing gray. I needed proof. I tore through old hard drives, searching for a digital anchor, something to prove my memories were real. I found a photo of myself from college, and for a single, heart-stopping moment, it wasn't me. I started searching the house like a man possessed. In the attic, tucked away in a corner, I found a box I'd never seen before. My hands trembled as I pried it open. It wasn't a joke. It was a procedure. Medical files, all with my name. They detailed something called memory integration, a way to seamlessly replace one consciousness with another in an existing life. In the box was a photo of him, the man from the college picture, the original. So that was it. I wasn't Alex. I was a replacement, a cuckoo in another man's nest. All these errors, the sugar, the tie, they weren't my memories being erased. They were his, bubbling to the surface. I was the ghost, the intruder. I felt a strange sense of peace in the horror. At least I had an answer. I picked up one of the files again, my eyes catching a detail I'd missed. A date. Procedure scheduled, July 15th, 2025. My heart stopped. July 15th. That's 2 weeks from now. I grabbed my phone, my fingers fumbling. Today's date was June 29th. The procedure hadn't happened yet. Then I understood. The little errors weren't the old memories bubbling up. They were glitches, a compatibility test, to see if the new consciousness, my consciousness, was integrating correctly before the final transfer, to see if I would notice. And as I looked at the woman I thought was my wife, I realized she wasn't the villain. She was a widow, forced to play along. The real horror wasn't that I had replaced her husband. The horror was that I was just the dress rehearsal for the man who was coming to replace me.